There's a word in modern society that can end a conversation instantly. A word powerful enough to shut people down, divide communities, and even destroy reputations. That word is racism. Now, before anything else, a small caveat. Racism, the belief that one race is inherently superior or inferior to another, is morally wrong. History has shown the catastrophic consequences when humans begin to rank other humans according to race. Events like the Holocaust, systems like apartheid, stand as reminders of how destructive those ideas can become if they're embraced at scale. But rejecting racism does not mean that we should avoid asking deeper questions about human nature itself. You see, when we look at human history, honestly, one pattern appears again and again. People organise themselves into groups. For most of our existence, survival depended on small communities. Families, clans and villages relied on each other to hunt, share resources and defend territory. Loyalty to the group was not just a social preference, it was essential to survival. When another group appeared on the horizon, they were rarely seen as neutral strangers. More often than not, they were potential competitors for land, food, safety or influence. And because of that long history, humans developed strong instincts towards cooperation within their group and caution to those outside of the group. And you can still see this pattern everywhere in the modern world. We've got football supporters who fiercely defend their club and view any rival team with hostility. Towns and cities carry deep rivalries that go back generations. Businesses compete aggressively with their competitors like they're at war. And then we've got nations that rally around their flags, histories and identities. So psychologists often refer to this as an in-group and an out-group bias, a tendency to favour those that we see belonging to our group and to distrust those that we see as outsiders. And one of the clearest demonstrations of this, and it became a famous book and film called Lord of the Flies, was the Robbers Cave experiment, where researchers divided a group of boys at a summer camp into two teams. Within days, the boys developed strong loyalty to their own group and hostility towards the other, even though the groups had been randomly selected and had no prior history with each other. That experiment showed how easily humans form tribes once a boundary between us and them exists. And those boundaries can be drawn in many, many ways. We've got religion, nationality, politics, sports teams, culture, or ethnicity. Race, in that sense, becomes one possible marker of this identity, but a